Complete applications seem to be halting the flow of relief funds to KwaZulu-Natal. Treasury has R1 billion in its coffers for immediate responses to disasters. But government says these funds can't be released if there are gaps in the applications. Monique Mortlock tells us more.
The R1 billion promised to KwaZulu-Natal by President Cyril Ramaphosa following the devastating floods is nothing new. Other provinces or municipalities can even apply for this funding in the form of 4 grants if struck by a disaster. Treasury says it's all about adhering to the requirements of these grants to ensure the money goes where it needs to.
Nothing stops any other province who meets the same requirements within those grants, it's consistent with a classification of a disaster. It happened, they come to us within 100 days of that disaster being classified, and they apply for those funds through the National Transferring Officer. I mean, these applications don't come to the Treasury. I think that's important to understand. They go to these transferring officers, being the Department of Cooperative Governance and the Department of Human Settlements. Once they are satisfied and they have responsibilities within the Division of Revenue Act on what they need to do to ensure that the checks and balances are in place before the funds flow.
And although the Provincial Disaster Management Centre has been trying to fast-track the grant process, it doesn't help when an application, whether from province or municipalities, is incomplete.
I mean, coming to us and saying that, oh, yeah, we need 25 billion rand when we know that there's no way that a municipality is going to be able to spend 3 or 4 times its existing capital budget. And the question, I suppose, is why is it taking so long for applications to come to national departments? Is because there's probably some weaknesses within the disaster risk mitigation plans that has now resulted in all of these gaps and making it very difficult for money to flow.
Treasury says everyone needs to play their part and local governments first need to tap into its own coffers for relief purposes. Monique Mortlock, Cape Town.